Hello Louisa and the native people of YouTube. My name is Shalev Yanay, I'm from Israel, and this is my favorite marketing campaign video. There were actually a few campaigns and I didn't know which one to choose and which one will be the most appropriate, so I decided to go with Louisa Instructions, my favorite campaign, creative and successful one. So I'm going with the Free Hugs campaign. The Free Hugs campaign is a marketing campaign started by a guy named Jah Bless in Australia about 3 years ago or 2 years ago, I'm not really sure. What this guy did, he wrote on a big whiteboard in black letters, Free Hugs. He took a friend with him with a simple home video camera. He went on the streets, putting this board on the streets and started to hug strangers, and very short period of time people joined him and started to hug each other. They filmed all this and they uploaded it to YouTube, and other people saw it, they got connected with it, and they began to grow. After a very short time they became really big. I mean, people really loved this concept, and they went on national television, Oprah Winfrey. They had this guy had interviews, and today he have a website. He became like the Free Hugs movement, and people are joining this movement from all around the world. I mean, he's talking about Japan, Germany, France, United States, I don't know, a lot of countries. People are joining, they're doing the same Free Hugs campaign in their countries. They have like events where people come and hug each other and all kinds of stuff. So that's it about the campaign. Now I want to talk a little bit about what this guy did and what happened as a result of it, and why I think this campaign was so successful in such a short time. So the first thing I want to talk about is this creative concept. When you think about it, Free Hugs, it's an amazing product. I mean, who can compete with Free Hugs, right? No, really, this is a very creative concept, and when he went on the streets and filmed it on like a documentary style movies and put it on the internet, he attracted a lot of attention. Now when you will watch the video, you will get a little bit emotional or sentimental about it. They put nice music on the background, so that helps. But when you combine a creative concept with something that creates an emotional state for people, you get a very strong and powerful marketing technique or marketing approach. The second thing I want to talk about it is low-cost production and a very small budget. This guy took just a simple home video camera with his friend, went on the streets, he filmed this, put it on the internet, and became extremely big. I mean, not everyone gets a national television so fast, and he literally spent no money on doing so. Think about it, 10 years ago, only the big corporations could use television and newspapers and radio and get mass media exposure. And I really like to see when a certain individual takes something creative, something of value, and manage to get massive exposure and affect so many people's lives. So this kind of leverage is the second thing I want to talk about. Now, the third thing I wanted to talk about is a positive approach, very open, being very sincere, very true. A sense of integrity comes from this campaign. Let me explain a little bit. We have two kinds of campaigns, of marketing campaigns. One will trigger negative emotions, while the other will trigger positive emotions, right? Mostly fear versus wants and needs, or whatever. Now, let's take two examples here. One title could be "Don't drink and drive, you're gonna destroy your lives." And the other title could be "Heaven can wait, wear your seatbelts." Now, the first thing is like, oh, I'm not gonna drink and drive, I'm scared to die. And the second title is like, oh man, I want to live. That's the different approaches. This is taking a positive approach or a negative approach for the same thing. And this guy is doing it extremely well, giving not only a positive value for himself, for other people. He did it in a low cost. Other people can use it themselves to give positive value to other people in different countries. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing I want to talk about is the product, kind of a product, free hugs. You might think yourself, free hugs? I mean, there is no commercial value in it. I mean, it's not a real product. And you're right, it's out of the box. I mean, it's extremely creative to think about free hugs as a product. But if you do a small keyword research and analyze search engine competition, you will find out that the free stuff niche is one of the most competitive and highly profitable niches on the internet. So why is it like that? Well, basically this guy, I think the only commercial value this guy have is like selling t-shirts and gift cards and all kind of stuff related with the free hugs campaign. But the real magic in giving something for free is that he used the free hugs to get exposure and to build relationships. People got immediately connected with him, and he just made a huge group all over the world. And I bet that if this guy would make a wallpaper of the free hugs campaign and he will put it on the site for sale for, let's say, $1, he's gonna make tens of thousands of dollars. And people don't really need this wallpaper, but people are already connected to this campaign, and they love this guy, they love his idea, his concept, so they're gonna pay this $1 to be a part of it or buy that t-shirt, and that can make a lot of money. So I'm gonna summarize why I liked this campaign. First, a creative concept that gives an emotional trigger, emotional state. The second is leverage of low-cost tools and production and a small budget. The third is a positive, honest approach, a sense of integrity and being sincere, being real to the product, to yourself, to the project, whatever. And the fourth thing is giving some free value to create relationship, to connect with other people, to create a group. Alright. That's pretty much it. This is my free hugs campaign review. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'm gonna see you in the SupaNova group. Thank you very much. Good night.